5 seconds. That's how this goes. All right. Are we ready? I don't know. Did I bring any water? Yes. Hold on. Oy. Yes, I have water. It is October 16th, 2017. How the fuck are you? Is it just me? Is it? I'm your host, Jabril. And, I don't know. Let's get started. What's happened since last time I recorded? I feel like, there's a big gap between, from when I record this one and launch it, which hopefully should... I don't do much editing, if any, on the Is It Just Me podcast, so this one should be up today or tomorrow. I don't see what would take longer than that, but it's been a while since I've put one on, and I understand that, but I don't know. It's my fans. They're getting to me. They're starting to irritate me. It's like the amount of time it takes you to do this shit. What the fuck? I'm like, dude, hey, you understand how much shit I got going on? Okay, I still work a fucking full-time job. Not a fan of that, but it's what I'm doing now, man. Pays the bills. Hold on, I gotta make sure I don't get that black screen. But no, actually, it was just like one person I know was just like, what happened, man? It's been like 8 days, and I'm like, shit, you're right. Have I not produced anything? That's the thing, is that when I started working on this, I just kind of started. I mean, I bought some things that I needed, what I thought I needed, and then I bought a whole lot more after that, but I bought just a few things I needed. And I was just like, all right, let's get going. And still now, I still feel like that writer's block when you want to write, like when you can't think of what the fuck to do, but you're like, here's the time to do it. Go ahead. I don't know. I think I'm going to fuck around with a Broforce and make a little episode out of that. Just some of the editing, man. I'm not that good at it. And it's not one of those things that's like, okay, you can tell the difference to some degree of who's good at editing and who's not. But I mean, it's not that I'm not good at what I know how to do. It's I don't know how to do anything. So it's like, yeah. But the thing is, you'll never be like, yo, I edited this video. And the only thing that changed on the video the whole time was the end where it says like edited by this person. Like what I'm saying is it's not like sweeping the floor. You can't just do a poor job of it. Like, you either edit or you don't. And then when you do, it's like, all right, well, are they good or bad at it? But it's like, if I haven't done anything, it's hard to say I'm bad at it. Even though I know I'm not gifted in editing, but I don't know. How else can I explain this, goddammit? Do you still not understand? What it is there's not doing anything, like not dancing because I don't dance. I don't want to dance. I'm not good at dancing. But you'll never know that because I don't dance. See that last part? That's what I'm talking about. God, why is it so hard to talk to people these days? It's actually not hard to talk. I don't really talk to a lot of people. So I just have irritating forms of communication with people. Or just when I come into contact with them, I don't need you to always contact with me if you're driving. Let's talk about this real quick. I was just driving home. And there's like, I'm going to fucking drop it. I don't know the dude's license plate, but it was a dude. It was like a Chrysler 300. It looked like it was kind of new. Maybe like 2016. 300C in front of me. I don't remember what color. Something stupid like brown or something. But it was going like 22 miles an hour in a 35 zone. It was pissing me the fuck off. Like, this truck was coming in and I was trying to exit. And it was fine. He was on the opposite side of the road, but he was going to do one of those truck things where it's like, look, I don't have enough room to get in. We're going to do another 13-point turn and you're going to be a part of it now. I'm like, fuck that. So I just kind of took off. And this dude was in front of me. He was already on the road and he was like stopped in the middle of the road. This is like one lane each. Like, he's just stopped. And then he saw me coming. He's like, oh shit. And he started putting on the gas and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Get out of my way. What are you doing? This is how I act on the road. Or this is what's going on in my head. It's not how I act. I didn't like throw a shell at him. I wanted to though. We need to implement that at the goddamn DMV. Maybe not banana peels, but you should be able to throw a shell at someone that just kind of hits them. Just like this one motherfucker. Psh, just something. because people don't fucking know. This dude, so I'm looking at my speedometer and it's like 22 miles an hour and I'm catching up to this guy. I was like, what the fuck, dude, go. Come on, man. Like, and then that's when I saw the sign that said 35 and I was like, are you serious? Like, I fly down this road, but I don't know if that's because it's okay. I just go fast, whatever. I'm trying to get the fuck home. And then we come up to this light. And here's the thing is like, okay, so it's still just one lane each. Here comes the light. And now they're going to give us a second lane. So it's like, if you stay in this lane, you could be going straight or left. And then there's this right lane that kind of appears if you veer towards your right. And then you can make that right there. But he didn't signal anything. So he didn't let me know anything. But I just know my luck. And I know this dude's going to be in front of me the whole way home. No matter what I do, he has to be right in front of me. He's going to live right in front of me. Watch. But so yeah, I haven't done anything besides try to speed on this fucking road to let him know, get the fuck out of here. And then he starts going on this one road that's awesome. It's kind of downhill. It's probably 40 miles an hour. And, it just starts, declining. And then you just let go of your gas and you just kind of ride the lane and then you hit the brake before the red light comes. It's very simple. There's no need to like hit your gas for the most part. You still got to get down there. This dude's just like brake checking. Basically, he hasn't brake checked me, but he's checking his fucking brakes. Is that what that means? Brake check? Checking their brakes? I always thought that brake check is something someone does to you. Anyways, well, maybe I'll find out one day. If someone tells me, just be like, hey, Brill, fucking brake check, man. Tell you what. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. It's just fucking with you. Brill. But, what was I talking about, before break? Oh, so this dude's he's just not going fast. So I just like had to zip past him to get home, to be in front of some other asshole who's like trying to go downhill and just can't endure the speed of 30 miles an hour in like a 40 mile zone, just hit their brake. I'm like, oh, God damn it. And they're all going right. They're all going right where I fucking need to be. I don't know if there's anything more to say about that besides fucking do the goddamn speed limit. At the very least, you can just do the speed limit. And I know what the speed limit, like that phrase, I guess throws people off. It's like, that's the speed limit, dude. That's like the max, all right? So it's not the minimum, all right? It's like, no, it kind of is. That's what they want you to do. It says 65. It's like, all right, well, go 65 or 60. 60 to 6, whatever. 65 speed limit does not mean 20 miles an hour is the speed minimum. They need to put that on there too. Or wait, I didn't think they had to. I thought everybody's trying to get to where they're trying to be as fast and then safe as humanly possible. Isn't that the whole point? I get looking around, but like, the dude wasn't signaling. He wasn't doing anything. If you're not going to be in the road, like, that was the thing, was he was like in front of me, but he wasn't really driving. And then like, I was like, it's like, dude, if you're going to be in the road, be in the road. Like, but go! Get the fuck out of here. I got a lot angrier than I'm letting out to be right now. Where are we at? 8 minutes. Just keep this short, right? I don't know. I was listening to a Joe Rogan and Russell Brand podcast earlier. I don't know. Fucking Russell Brand made this one quote. I thought it was pretty dope. It says, capitalism reduces you to your role within an economic system. And he kept making like this grater analogy, like a grater. And I was just like, what the fuck's he talking about? You got to say cheese grater, bro. Come on. But I think he has a goddamn point. Telling you where you need to be, where you are. Like, motherfucker, get back to work. It's pretty funny. No, I'm way off fucking beat here. What was I trying to talk about earlier? Road rage or something? Oh, I had to change my brakes recently. I went through a bunch of shit for that. Oh, and paid taxes. What in the butt? Yeah, totally dropped that shit on there. Let's talk about that for a second. Taxes. What the fuck is with the runaround, guys? Ah, shit, black screen. I do it to myself. All I remember was a long time ago. maybe like 5 months ago, I was doing my taxes and I was like, man, I'm going to fucking owe this year. And I just hit enter and then all the taxes were just done for me. Yeah, right. Just magically. No, this is like, I'm telling you like the part of right before I hit like submit it. And it was just like, brrr. All right, man, you owe like $1,100. Like, so do you want to just pay now or how you want to do this? I was just like, I don't want to pay it all. But no, they don't give you that option right away. It's just like pay. And then I think there's like can't pay or something like that. And they just forward me to, I don't even remember. Whatever it was, I didn't agree to pay. I just kind of closed out of the screen, I guess. And I was like, I'm sure you'll contact me if you want this money back. Click. And I was out of there. And then a couple weeks later, it was just like, yo, I got this random letter in the mail. It was like, you have been contacted by the IRS. You know why? We'll tell you in the next letter. It was weird. It was the vaguest letter I've ever seen. And I was just like everyone was telling me like, oh, this is bullshit. And I was just like, yeah, okay, like, don't buy into it. Don't, like, okay, they gave me, like, a username and information. I was just like, I'm not just gonna hop into here. Like, you gotta be a little more explanatory with what and how I owe you some money. Cause fuck and that. You can't just roll up on me with an email that looks certified and just be like, you owe us $1,200. I'll be like, oh shit, how do I pay? You're not gonna attack my credit, are you? It's the fucking IRS. I know that it's crazy, but I want them to tell me who I am before they tell me what I owe. Is that too wrong? Excuse me. But yeah, so, but after that, they contacted me the proper way, and that was better, and then we agreed that I owed a bunch of money, and we talked about how I was going to pay for it, and I chose this plan that was like, yo, I'll pay you in a couple months, sound cool? Alright. And that time went by, and then it was time for me to pay him. I was probably like a week ahead of myself. I guess that kind of ruined the next part, but it was like Friday. I don't know, it was a Friday. It was not too long ago. And I just called them I tried to call them and then it was like, yeah, okay, I know it's 4:00, bro, but I don't know if anyone's going to serve you, but you can feel free to wait. Do. And all of a sudden their background music started playing. And then, so I was like, okay. And then after like 20 minutes of them going like every 20 seconds, they'd be like, hey, just go online. The automated message would just be like, just go online. Just go online. Just go online. It's just maybe they said it backwards. And then it just, in my mind, I was like, fucking go online. Went online and it took me to this like site and I got lost in some different, it's all supposed to be one IRS page. I don't know what's so complicated about this. I went to a section. I was like, look, it was like, how much do I owe? Because I know some time had gone by since I gave a fuck about all the letters they send me every other day in the mail saying, hey, what's going on? I get like a letter a week. How about that? A letter a week was telling me when I owe it and how much. And I was like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, late fees. Like, why are you going to send me $20 in paper to tell me what it's going to be like if I'm late? Motherfucker, okay? Just wait. Can't stand that shit. It's not even due yet. But so, so yeah, they sent me a shit ton of those letters. And so, like I said, I have a shit ton of information on a piece of paper. I don't know why it's got to be this complicated, but I tried to sign in to whatever the fuck their IRS account is. And I have like a username, but like your password is not just a password. Otherwise I would have known it, or I would have been like, forgot my password. Whatever it was like, it wanted like my name and then some other weird information. And then it went to like it was like, okay, well, do you own a car, a house, or this? Whatever the third thing was. I only had one of these things, and I was like, motherfucker, what? Hey, I'm trying to pay this dude's bill. How about I just sign in through his social security number? God damn it. What's the point of having one of these if it doesn't do anything in this scenario? It's like, this is, if not an identification for me. It's all these numbers I'm about to send you right here in this sequence with 2 dashes. This is who I am, like, and then let me pay what he owes, because that's how you file your fucking taxes through your social. Why can't it be this easy? I don't know what it was. It wanted like I want to say it didn't ask for an actual password. It just took me to this other screen that was like, well, how are you going to pay? Yeah, okay, it said like credit card, house, or what black screen? Credit card, house, or something else. I'm just like, this is weird information. So then I have to call my lien holder and be like, hey, so what's the account number for this car? Because I have no fucking clue. And they're just like, who is this? And I was just like, I'm the owner. Like, I'm clearly, all that information I gave the automated system beforehand. I know I have to give it to you now, but that's who I am. Just roll with me. I just want the account number. Got that number, input it in the system like 2 times. I want to say 3 because that's typical, but like 2 times. And then like I was on the phone with the guy and I was like, what's wrong, dude? This shit ain't working. He's like, oh, maybe you could take out these last 2 numbers. And I was like, asshole. Hit that one and it was just like, you have been locked out. I've been locked out of paying my goddamn taxes on Friday. I know what you're thinking. It's Friday the 13th, and it wasn't. It was not that Friday. It might have been the Friday before that, but I got fucking locked out. Did I already do a podcast on this? I hope not. Who cares? I'll revisit this right now. Revisiting. I got locked out of my IRS account to pay the money that they so strongly encourage me to pay back. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'm taking this Friday easy. And I just like threw my headphones off because that's how I listen to all the audio from my computer. I was just like, I had to get away from my computer because this is something else. Like, I got dough right now. I'm just like, yo, it's for you. And they're just like, who are you? I'm just clearly, I have all the information you want. What do you want? I'll tell you about me. I'll tell you anything. I got all these passwords and usernames, I suppose. Got fucking locked out. Then I actually got a hold of them like a week later when I called them, when I gave a fuck again. I don't think I called them Monday right away. I think I gave a few days. And I was like, hey, man, I called y'all niggas a week ago. What the fuck? He guided me through a different way to pay. I don't know how. Through the same website. I was like, look, before you just get me to pay, you need me to tell you a number. And before I tell you the number, I need to know that we agree that it's about what I think I owe. Cause you can't just be like, I just pay what I think I owe. And then what? They go, nah, you owe $600 more cause all those letters we were sending you cost us money. Like, tell me what I owe before I pay. And he goes, you owe this much. And I was like, all right, I'll pay this way. And he goes, well, just so you know, it's a this much charge. Who fucking cares? Just fucking pay. Trying so hard to fucking pay my goddamn taxes. Do you guys really want the money? I honestly don't think so. Was that too long of a pause? The group of gangsters that are going to just start, like, that's the worst thing is I've never met the IRS, but I just have heard I've heard some information. I've had some suspicion that, all right, well, I mean, if you have a job where your information, the amount of money you make runs through the IRS, they're just going to start taking it back. And I'm just like, I know you're right, but at what point? Because why haven't they already started? Just be like, you owe us now, and start taking more every paycheck. God damn it. Am I the only one who has this problem? Oh, and I'm going to owe next year. I'm going to do it all over again. Fucking IRS. Oh, man. Oh. I don't know. I had some shit to talk about, like bureaucratic work environments. Like about what they find, like, I don't know, appreciative to the employee. When they try to give you a pat on the back and they just go, hey man, good job. And just be like, here's a bag of chips. Like, what the fuck? Hey man, I don't even eat those kind of chips. I was going to say chips, but come on. I don't even eat that brand, bro. What am I mean, thank you, I suppose. But is this you thinking we're square on me working hard? I just want to know where we're at on that. Like, you can give someone anything you want and be like, okay, great. Yay, man. Like, dude, I gave this dude some sugar one time. Just like, I had a bunch of cubes of sugar, just fucking was like, boom, you need these? Give him a bunch of sugar. He doesn't like owe me any favors though, right? Like, there's no agreement between those two people that like, I mean, now it's a friendship, it's a bond, but he can't just come up to me one day and be like, yo, I need $100, man. And them fucking cubes ain't free. Or just be like, I thought we was friends, dog. Like, come on, dude, you were giving me sugar cubes. You can't ask for $100. I don't know you like that. Do you have any more sugar cubes? Because I completely ran out. I just eat them now because they're sugar cubes. I don't know, but I think it's kind of weird though. I think it's kind of demeaning in one way, but it's just it's weird how it just spirals, and it's just how it's like. I guess that's what it's like to piss somebody off. I've never been on both sides of an argument and been like, man, that Jabril was a fucking asshole, and be like, man, this dude is. I guess I both think that they're assholes. Either way. What am I talking about? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about being a scrub. Doesn't seem all that fitting. Well, the thing is, like, when companies work like this, it seems like they base it off the fact that it's like, look, we want to give you, like, a prize or whatnot, or, you know, a little bonus and whatnot here and there, like, to show our appreciation, maybe buy you lunch, but it's such a big environment. And that's the excuse that I'm sure they want to use in backup. Like, it's such a big environment. And then you start thinking about it. And when you start thinking about it rationally, if you were in their position, it's like, oh, well, that makes a lot of sense. Who's going to do all this? And it's like, I don't know. I do think, like, that's the whole point of everyone working right here in consolidation. It's just like, yeah, we work like that. You know, we work like that because we do it every day. We work in this confinement like this. And it's all to save you money, and I get a little chunk of that. But, like, I don't know. Sometimes, like, if you're giving out, like, lunch, I feel like maybe ask what people want. Instead of just, like, bring in lunch. Be like, yo, like, how happy would you be if every Friday... Nah, I don't, okay, whatever. How happy would you be if I brought in donuts, and it was, like, it was all the kind of donuts that you don't like? Not at all. Like, not one. It's not even like me. I'm a fat guy. There's a tier list of what I really like, and then there's what I'm willing to eat, and there's just like, there's a bottom level even at this age. I'm just like, nah, fuck that. I'm not wasting the calories on that. But what if everything kind of laid down there where it's like, you don't like jelly donuts at all. Nobody likes, I do, but nobody likes jelly donuts. And that's all I bought was lemon jelly donuts. Which is like, boom. And act like everyone's supposed to be happy with me. It's weird. Be like, I used to actually work in a small group, and I thought it was cool enough that I was like, hey, every Friday one person brings in like donuts or some shit like that, and just kind of loop that up. And I didn't think it was too difficult. There was like 6 people, maybe 7. And I was just like, look, when it's your turn, if you're getting something like donuts, something where you have to manually pick out what you're getting, just see, hey, I'm getting this kind of food. What do you want? And everyone just wanted to go cheap on it. And I was like, it's your turn like once every 7 weeks. Like, how cheap can you be? That's like 3.5 paychecks. You're bringing in donuts. So I was just like, donuts, just something typical like that. You think $1 to $1.50 a person, I suppose, depending on what donut they want. Some of them are a little more expensive nowadays, but I was just like, but you don't want someone to just bring in fucking nasty donuts. And this one dude did. He got these donuts from, was it Albertsons or something like that? It was like their brand. It was called Yeast Rings. I want to repeat that. Yeast Rings. Yeast Rings. Yeah. Okay. That's very bare. Nobody wanted that shit. It was like, dude, why'd you buy this dozen of donuts of like, for like $1.49 in Albertsons? What the fuck's the matter with you? Nobody wants this shit. So I'd be like, hey, it's my turn. Buying donuts. 1 each, going to the donut store, and since I have to tell them which donuts I want, maybe a fucking list would help. It's like, did you grow up with family members at all? You never made like a run to a market? Not even a market, but like a fast food joint, like Carl's Jr., and be like, hey, I want 2 cheeseburgers, 1 has no lettuce. Is this your first day doing this shit? Like, it's not even that. It's like, okay, 1 bear claw, 1 lemon jelly donut, 1 cinnamon twist, 1 glaze, 1 this. And that's really all I propose. When honestly, I mean, when I was doing it, I don't know if I did it this good, but now I would. You gotta have a backup, dude. What if they don't have your donut? I like the apple fritter personally, and that's not always available all 24 hours or whenever the fuck they're open in the day. So I have to suffer. Or buy them ahead of time, then nuke them before I want them. But yeah, I mean, it's 7 people. Like, just take that and take this down. Now, if there's 50 people, I could see there being some kind of confusion. But still, like, a lot of fuck-ups. Like, when there's pizza ordered, there's like Like 4 pizzas, 3 pep, 1 veggie. Fucking asshole. Nobody wanted the veggie pizza. Not even the vegetarian. He was just like, the vegetarian was thinking, I'm okay with sauce and cheese. And bread? Why not? I always call that kind of stuff bread. I guess it's not, it's dough. Anyways, it's going on for far too long. I just wanted to talk a little bit of more shit. Anyways, let me plug some things. I did whatever it's called, Marvel comic, the MCU Infinity Warm-Ups, we're calling it. Me and Trey. We just recorded the 2nd episode of The Incredible Hulk. We first did Iron Man. That is up on my Facebook page. There's a link for everything, all the podcasts I do. It'll take you to Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube. It's hard to remember my names in all of them. Normally, J Parimal will take you right there. I think that's how you find me on YouTube, is J Parimal. Hopefully, maybe that'll change. I don't know. I guess it's kind of simple. What else? I'm still working on video editing, so I'm a lazy slob. Don't get mad at me. But yeah, so we're calling it the Infinity Warm-Ups. We just did that podcast. The next one we're going to do is Iron Man 2. Not to rhyme or anything. But after this, I need to spend a lot more time on the videos. So hit me up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos and stuff, and I'll post them up. I'll keep doing it, and hopefully I'll get better. Honestly, I have a mixer here too. It's fucking awesome. Can't wait to use it. I need to... Life sucks, baby. I gotta fix this thing, but podcast will probably sound better pretty soon. So, talk to you later. Peace out.